Hi everyone, welcome to Better Together as One, the Wellness Wake Up Self-Care Made Simple series. I am super excited to be here on this beautiful day at the Burlington Pier with a friend and incredible yoga instructor, Melinda Walker of Seventh Wave Yoga. Welcome.
Thank you, and it's such a beautiful day to be doing yoga outside, which is one of my favorite things to do.
You know, when we think about yoga, especially during this very challenging time that we're all walking through, it's such an important tool to have in our holistic health toolbox, not just to help with our emotional stress, but our physical and spiritual stress as well. Can you speak to, just before we get started, because there are so many people now coming to yoga, there are so many yoga instructors. One of the things we're so excited to have you on the show is because you have a lot of other credentials that we love as healthcare professionals. We love for people to understand the power of yoga from a healthcare perspective. So tell us a little bit about who you are and your credentials and why you're so passionate about this art form.
Yeah, thank you. This is something that I could talk about for hours, but I'll try to keep it simple. I personally got into yoga after I'd had an injury, sort of a hip reconstruction and everything, and I had gone through physio, and I found that I just wasn't ready to be doing the things I wanted to be doing, and yoga was the only thing that put my body back in balance, that was able to get me strength back, and my confidence. Frankly, I was quite depressed because I had gone through so much, and it really helped to get my confidence back, get my excitement back, and it was one of the only things I could do.
Right.
So if I could do yoga coming out of a hip reconstruction, leg reconstruction surgery, then I figure everyone can do yoga.
That's a powerful story, and one of the things we talked about off camera is how important yoga is for so many different populations. Body awareness has never been more important. That's why we're doing this Wellness Wake Up series. People are recognizing they need to pay attention to their bodies. Can you speak to how the various types of populations, I know you've done a lot of work with neurological conditions, with healthy aging, with athletes, with children. Let's talk about the breadth of populations that can benefit and why it's so important to really find an instructor like you that's trained so they can prevent injury, but do it at their pace, not so there's not going to be injury, and so they're going to build that confidence.
Yeah, and I'm so glad you mentioned that, because the one thing that I really wanted to share with people when I started my yoga journey, I was like, I have to share this with the world, is it's something you can do, and actually that's the name, Seventh Wave, is we go through so many waves of our life, and sometimes some of those waves hit us in the face, they knock us down, some of them lift us up. Yoga is the constant that we can do no matter what we're going through.
Love that.
Sometimes what we're going through is physical. You have a baby, you're recovering from your pregnancy,
A C-section.
Yeah, a C-section or something. You're at the peak of your athletic, even professional athletes, they still need to stretch. It's also something you can do at any age of your life. So it's kind of nice having something that's a constant going through. I've taught yoga to quadriplegics, and people think, how can they do yoga? It's your breath, it's your mindset, it's healing your brain. And a lot of the work I do is with people kind of healing their brain, healing their emotional situation. It can help with anxiety and depression hugely.